Sports Network.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalize, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the orange and blue skies. A salute, Knicks Nation. You already know what it is, man. It's Knicks basketball tonight on the Man-Cave podcast, courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Knicks versus the Orlando Magics. Knicks coming in at 24-12 on the season. Knicks have 2 straight losses in a row. The Orlando Magics coming at 21-16 on the season. They lost their last game at home, 105-92 to the Utah Jazz. The Knicks' last 2 losses was to the Chicago Bulls, 139-126 in Chicago, and 117-107 on the road at Oklahoma City. So the Knicks return home to the friendly confines of Madison Square Garden, man. Home sweet home, where the Knicks are 11-4. Hopefully they could get back on a winning track tonight. And also the Knicks play 12 of their next 14 games at home at Madison Square Garden. So hopefully we need some good home cooking, man. But if this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button, man. Also share it on all social media platforms, as well as go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat. One centralized location for all of our contents, man. Basketball, boxing, baseball, football, UFC, MMA, soccer, and wrestling. And also go subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports, myself, the Man-Cave Podcast, Big Pass Sports Talk, Unpopular Opinion Sports, or NYG, G Nation Inside Sports, or Big Lou. Also, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Classified 3F for Joel, Miz in the Midday, Wales to New Jersey, Mac the Giants fan, Zion Zenith, Leaf Diggy, Mets 21-28. El Capitan Rafa Chudo does all our games in Spanish, man. So you want to see games in Spanish, Raiders games in Spanish, soccer games, wrestling, just go subscribe to El Capitan. And also shout out to the newest members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, TP Way, also Delay of Game Crew, Deception, and also Miss Trina. And like I said, coming in tonight, man, Knicks coming in 24-12, man, 2-game losing streak, man. Both games, the Knicks were leading in both games, and they just couldn't do it in the second half, man. The third quarter was a killer, third and fourth quarter, and the Knicks end up losing both games, 2 games in a row. But trying to get back on the right track tonight. The Knicks will play the Magics. Magic's coming in really, really shorthanded tonight, man. No Paulo Banchero, neither the Wagner brothers, Moritz and Franz Wagner, as well as Jalen Suggs is out too. So the Magic's got a decimated, depleted roster coming into New York tonight. And the Knicks, for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns would not play tonight with a knee injury. I think his is like day-to-day, so he's not going to play this game. So in this place will be Jericho Sims will be starting in this place in the starting lineups to go along with OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson. So we're just about to go tip it off, man. But make sure before we get started, man, please hit that like and subscribe button, man, and comment below on this game if you watch it, and let me know how you feel about the Knicks and how you feel about how the season is going. So just about to tip it off, man. Like I said, Knicks return home, 11-4, man. Let's keep it going. protect the home court. Like I said, we should be able to get this dub tonight, man, against the Magics. Like I said, they're missing like 4 key players, star players on their team. So Knicks could take advantage of that and get this dub. But like I said, for the Knicks, the next 12 of the next 14 games will be at home. So the Knicks could really, really start stacking some of these wins. And like I said, these teams, they're going to be playing a lot of teams that's 500 or better. So the competition is really going to spike up. So the Knicks got to really get on the defensive end and start playing much better defense, if they want to get some W's. The point scoring ain't really too much, but it's always that defense, man. And also, a big part of the Knicks right now is their bench. The Knicks need some bench help and bench scoring. That's one of the weakest part of the Knicks team right now. The Achilles heels is their bench. They have really no bench right now. And I know some guys been in and out of the lineup due to injuries. But like I said, when they come in, like I said, when they get there, get their thing timing down pack and get their legs under them and stuff like that, hopefully they start producing a lot more because the starters is going to need it. Right now, the Knicks starters are playing a lot of minutes, man. And that's another thing, a lot of people been talking about with Tom Thibodeau with these starters. But if the bench ain't producing, sometimes the starters going to have to play a little bit more because if the bench ain't producing, you got to go back with the guys, man. So hopefully the bench could, like I said, get it together, man. So that way give the starters a little bit of breather and stuff like that, man. And then also, like I said, trade deadline is coming up next month. So you never know who's going to be here, who's going to be here, who's not going to be here, man. So, but like I said, Knicks fans, let's get it together right now. Knicks 24-12 on the season so far, a successful season so far. Good start to the season. But like I said, 12 of our next 14 will be at home. So hopefully we can start making some headways right then and there. And like I said, but the competition will spike up. This is the first of 5 home games for the Knicks. Next game will be Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday night, Knicks play the Toronto Raptors. And Friday, the rematch with OKC, the Thunder. And then on Sunday, it's going to be a back-to-back Sunday. Monday will be the Milwaukee Bucks. And Monday will be the Detroit Pistons, who are vastly improved. The Pistons, even though, like I said, the record is not so good, but the Pistons are a very scrappy team, much like the Orlando Magic. Like I said, these guys not going to roll over and die for you. So Knicks really got to bring their A game. And like I said, start tightening the screws on the defensive end, man. Start playing some better defense if the Knicks want to be win some more games and stuff like that. Because like I said, a lot of times the Knicks should have the lead and they fall in love with the three-point shot. If that three-point shot ain't working, and that's how teams start coming back in the NBA, man. It's like, limit the three-point shooting, go to the basket, get guys in foul trouble and stuff like that. And that's another thing. Knicks fouls with the foul. And, I know Knicks thing been getting some calls and stuff like that. Everybody feel like that, with their own team. But when I watch the Knicks game, I see it a lot, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully that'll change and stuff like that. And like I said, because Knicks should be going to the free throw line at least 30-something times a game, man. Knicks got a lot of guys who attack the basket, drive to the basket and stuff like that. So, like I said, hopefully that'll change. We'll see. Like I said, man, getting ready for this game, Knicks versus the Orlando Magic, man, from Madison Square Garden in New York City. Also, man, on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, the Leaf Diggy right now is streaming the Nets versus, I want to say the Pacers. I think the Nets are playing the Pacers right now. So make sure you go over there and tap over there, man, and go subscribe and also support, man. Hit that like button, like I said, so we can keep bringing you great content like this, man, for the sports season. It's cold night, man, down here in the A, man. It's like about 30-something degrees right now. But I know in New York, man, it's probably like 10 degrees or something like that. Is supposed to be a lot of snow supposed to be up north too? Like I know the Virginia, Maryland area got some snow. I know New York, Philadelphia area getting some snow, man. So y'all be safe out there, man, and some bundle up and stay safe out there. And also, Knicks fans, man, make sure you go to NBA.com, man, and vote for our players, man. The Knicks players, Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. Make sure you let your vote be heard, man. Make sure you vote. It's free, man. Let's get these guys to the All-Star game. They should be starting, man. So, like I said, it's free to vote. You can vote as many times as you want, like I said. And some days I think it's like double or triple. So make sure your vote counts, man. Let's get these guys into the All-Star game. Let's stop talking about it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep saying, there's 9 million people in the 5 boroughs, man, all supposedly diehard Knicks fans. Let's go. It shouldn't be nowhere where these guys should have like 3-4 million votes apiece, 5 million votes apiece, man. Not no at 400,000 and a million votes. Come on, New York, we got to do better. We gotta vote for our own players, man. I know everybody like the other players, Jason Tatum and Luka and Ant-Man and all these other players, bro. Got to vote for your own players. Get them in an all-star game. Those other guys will be voted in by the other teams and other people across the country. New York, let's vote for our own. Make sure you go and vote to NBA.com. It is free. Go on there and vote for Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns, who's having a monster season this year already, man. So let's get these guys in there. These guys should both be number one at their respective positions. So make sure you vote for them at NBA.com. It's open for the all-star voting. It's free. Go ahead and do it. Like I said, I don't care how many times you vote, but make sure you vote. Let's vote for our own. Let's get Cat and also Jalen Brunson in there, man. And also make sure you subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network right here, man. And also the Man-Cave podcast. If this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it on all social media platforms, man. I'll do all Knicks games. NFL season, Giants season is over right now. But we'll still be doing NFL games. All right, starting lineups for the Magics will be Bataza, Tristan Da Silva, Caleb Houston, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Cole Anthony. For the depleted Orlando Magics. For the Knicks will be Jericho Sims, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson. Like I said, Sims is starting for Karl Anthony Towns. So about to tip it off. So Sims should get a lot of burns this game, with Towns being out. Sims and Precious Achiuwa get some work tonight. All right, about to tip it off. All right, Knicks get the tap. Josh Hart with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Across the timeline, Brunson over to Hart. Hart kicks it back out to Brunson. Brunson around a Jericho Sims screen. Brunson. And he is fouled. So the Knicks will inbounds. Side out. Like I said, Magics are a very good defensive team, so the Knicks going to have to be careful tonight. Even though the Magics are down starters, they're still a good defensive team. All right, Knicks inbound. Brunson looking inbounds to Sims. Sims looking. Sims over to Bridges. Bridges in the lane. His floater is up and in. Knicks get on the board 2-0. Silva over to Anthony. Anthony over to KCP. KCP with the ball. Back over to Cole Anthony to Silva. To Silva over to Bataza. Bataza over to KCP. KCP free throw line jump shot up and good, and we're tied. OG Anunoby inbounds to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the ball across the timeline. Brunson over to Sims. Sims to Hart. Hart backdoor to Mikal Bridges, who scores. So Mikal Bridges has the first 4 points for the Knicks. Good way to move without the basketball. All right. Magic's inbound. Da Silva over to KCP. KCP to Anthony. Anthony over to Da Silva at the top of the three-point line. Over to Bataza at the top of the three-point line. Over to KCP. KCP with the ball guarded by Brunson at the elbow. Looking over to Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony guarded by OG Anunoby. Now Jericho Sims. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball. Throws to Jericho Sims. Out to Jalen Brunson. Brunson fakes, come in the lane to Josh Hart, who lays it up and in on a floater. 6-2 Knicks. All right. Bataza inbounds to Cole Anthony. Anthony with the ball to Bataza. Bataza backdoor to Da Silva, who lays it up and in. 6-4. All right. Knicks inbounds. OG Anunoby to Brunson. Brunson over to Mikal Bridges. His fall away jump shot is no good. Rebounded by Sims. Sims out to OG Anunoby. OG in the lane. Kicks it back out and throws it away. So turnover Knicks. That's an unforced turnover. Knicks up 6-4. All right. Da Silva inbounds to Cole Anthony. Anthony guarded by Bridges. Now Sims. Okay, back to KCP for his elbow three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Mikal Bridges. And here comes the Knicks. Bridges with the ball over to Josh Hart. Hart looking. Passes to Jericho Sims. Hands it off to Jalen Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Step back jump shot up. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby to Josh Hart. Hart down the lane. And it'll be Knicks ball. All right. Brunson inbound underneath the basket. Brunson with the ball to Jericho Sims. Back to Brunson. Brunson around the Sims screen. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Bataza. Here comes the Magics over to Cole Anthony. Anthony with the ball, guarded by Mikal Bridges. Back to Bataza. Bataza back to Anthony. Anthony in the lane. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. So both teams a little bit cold. Hart with the ball. Throws it down to Jericho Sims. Sims up and no good. Rebounded by Sims. Sims and it's stolen by Cole Anthony. And here comes the Magics. Anthony out to Caleb Houston for his three-point shot from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Sims. Sims over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson to Josh Hart. Knicks up 6-4. Over to OG Anunoby. Posting up Caleb Houston. Back out to Josh Hart for his three-point shot from the elbow. And it's good. 9-4 Knicks. KCP inbounds for the Magic. All right, KCP over to Cole Anthony. Anthony all across the timeline, guarded by Bridges at the top of the three-point line. Around the De Silva pick. Back to De Silva down the lane. His shot is blocked by Jericho Sims. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart leading the break. Hart looking. Finds Bridges out to OG Anunoby in the corner for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by De Silva. Here comes the Magics. Down 5. 7:56 left to go in the first quarter. Early first quarter. De Silva over to Bataza. Bataza to Cole Anthony. Anthony in the lane. Step back jump shot up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. So Brick City for right now for the Magics as well as the Knicks too. Hart with the ball at the top of the lane. Hart in the corner to Mikal Bridges for his corner three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Cole Anthony. Here comes the Magics. So Knicks, both teams are getting good looks. They're just not making shots. Over to Bataza. Bataza with the ball. Over to KCP. KCP in the lane. Throws the alley-oop to Bataza for the dunk. 9-6. Jericho Sims inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Around the Mikal Bridges screen. Brunson at the elbow, at the top of the elbow. In the lane. Brunson looking. Still trying to find somebody. Finds Josh Hart. Hart in the lane with Caleb Houston. Josh Hart's turnaround jump shot is good. 11-6. All right. Magic's inbound. De Silva inbounds to Cole Anthony. Anthony with the ball. Over to De Silva. De Silva with the three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Mikal Bridges. Bridges with the rebound. Across the timeline. Guarded by KCP. Over to OG Anunoby. OG down low. Lays it up and in. 13-6 Knicks. Timeout on the floor. Magics. So Knicks going on a little run. Up 13-6 right now. So far, like I said, both teams not, lighting on fire right now. It's still struggling a little bit, but the Knicks, like I said, got a 7-point lead. So Magic's, like I said, very, very undermanned tonight. Decimated, like I said, their top 4 players are out. Paolo Banchero, their star player. The Wagner brothers, both are out. Morris and Franz. And also Jalen Suggs is out too. So depleted Magic's team. The Knicks, like I said, Knicks playing tonight without Karl Anthony Towns, I think he's probably the day-to-day with the knee. So Jericho Sims is in his place starting tonight. Let me look at some other scores around the NBA, around the association. All right, 7:55 left to go in the second quarter. Portland all over Detroit right now, 47-30. Also, second quarter, 5:52 left to go in the second quarter. Philadelphia up 30-29 over Phoenix in a low-scoring game. 6:44 in the first quarter. Indiana up 9-8 over Brooklyn. 6:42 left to go in the first quarter. Milwaukee trailing Toronto 9-7 in the first quarter in Toronto. The 8 o'clock games: San Antonio at Chicago, Dallas at Memphis, Clippers at the T-Wolves. The 10 o'clock game, the Miami Heat at Sacramento Kings. That'll be the late game, the 10 o'clock game. So, like I said, a little slow start to this game. Hopefully, like I said, Orlando's not one of the better shooting teams in the NBA, and then especially down with their 4-star players are out. So it'll be tough sledding for them tonight. Like I said, the Knicks should just go on some runs and just put this game away and ice this game because, like I said, it's the type of game like Knicks gotta win these games, man. Especially on the home court, teams coming in shorthanded, just take care of business. All right, I'm about to be back to live action. It'll be Magic's ball. All right, Magic's inbound to Silva over to Anthony. Anthony over to Silva, underneath to Jonathan Isaac for the easy dunk. Somebody forgot their assignment. 13-8, Knicks inbounds. OG Anunoby over to Jalen Brunson. And this was all talking about Knicks defensive assignments. They keep missing defensive assignments, miscommunication. All right, Bridges with the ball. Bridges over to OG Anunoby in the post down to Jericho Sims for the alley-oop dunk. 15-8 Knicks. Anthony inbounds to Black. Anthony Black has checked into the game for the Magics and Jonathan Isaac. Over to De Silva. De Silva at the elbow, guarded by Josh Hart. De Silva over to Bataza. Bataza over to Cole Anthony. Anthony looking, guarded by Bridges, over to Bataza. Bataza in the lane. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Isaac. Up and no good, but he is fouled. So Isaac will be at the free throw line. Foul is on OG Anunoby. So Isaac's right now very active right now. Look at that early for mid first quarter. Knicks up 15-8. Isaac on the free throw line. His first free throw is up, and it's no good. If you're just turning in, man, Knicks playing a shorthanded Orlando Magic's team, man. No Paolo Banchero, no Jalen Suggs, and neither the Wagner brothers, Morris and Franz. All right, Isaac's second free throw is up and no good. Rebounded by the Magic's Cole Anthony, gets it over to Anthony Black. Anthony Black over to Tristan De Silva, over to Jonathan Isaac. Isaac to Bataza. So Knicks couldn't get the rebound and free throw. De Silva down the lane over to Cole Anthony for a corner 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Bataza. He puts it up and in. So the Magic getting some offensive rebounds. Knicks not being active on the boards. Getting out hustled on the boards right now. All right. Knicks inbounds. Bridges with the ball over to Josh Hart. Hart over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Bataza. Here comes the Magic. Bataza over to Cole Anthony. Anthony with the ball, guarded by Bridges. Anthony in the lane. A shot up, floater up, and good. 3-point Knicks lead. Magic's 15-12. Knicks inbounds. Sims over to Brunson. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges looking. Finds Brunson over to Josh Hart, to OG Anunoby for his jumper from the elbow. No good. Rebounded by the Magic's Bataza. Here comes the Magic's over to Cole Anthony. Anthony around the Bataza screen, alley-oops, and turnover be Knicks ball. So 4:20 left to go in the first quarter. Knicks, like I said, same thing, shooting. All it is in today's NBA, man, is just shooting and putting the ball in the hole. The defense is not really there. Guys just got to make shots. The shots are there. Guys are getting – it's like watching like rec league basketball, going to the YMCA. See guys will open shots all day long. All they got to do is make the shots, bro. All right, Knicks inbounds. Sims inbounds to Brunson. Brunson around the Sims perimeter over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges in the lane. His fall away shot in the lane up and good. 17-12. Magic's inbound. Isaac inbounds to Anthony. Anthony over to Anthony Black. Black with the ball. Out to Bataza. Bataza back to Cole Anthony. Anthony in the lane. Back to De Silva up and in for a layup backdoor. 17-14. Knicks fell asleep on the defensive end. Sims inbounds to Brunson. Brunson around a Sims screen. Brunson looking in the lane. Over to Precious Achua. Achua in the lane. His shot is blocked by Isaac. And it'll be Magic's ball. So good defense by the Magics with Jonathan Isaac blocking the shot. All right, Magic's inbounds. De Silva over to Black. Over to Isaac. Isaac back to Black. Black in the lane. His shot is up, no good, but he is fouled. He'll be going to the free throw line. Also checking the game for the Magics would be Wendell Carter. So Wendell Carter will check into the game for the Magics. And Black will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. His first free throw's up, and it's good. 17-15. Substitution for the Knicks. Larry Shamet checking for OG and Anunoby. All right, Black's second free throw is up, and it's also good. 17-16. 1 point Knicks lead. All right, Knicks inbound. Precious Achua. Inbounds. Inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Black. Brunson looking. Throws to Mikal Bridges for his elbow three-pointer from the top. Good. 2016. Isaac inbounds to Black. Black with the ball. Back out to Wendell Carter. To Isaac. To Cole Anthony in the corner to De Silva for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Mikal Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges looking over to Jericho Sims. Sims over to Larry Shamet. Shamet on the baseline. Out to Jalen Brunson. Brunson, his jumper from the free throw line up. No good. Rebounded by Cole Anthony. Here comes the Magic. Anthony in the lane. Lays it up and in. 2018. 2 point Knicks lead. Sims inbounds to Brunson. 2:18 left to go in the first quarter. 2 point Knicks lead. Brunson around a Precious Achua screen. Brunson looking over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges over to Larry Shamet. Shamet with the ball. Shamet looking. 3-point shot from the elbow. No good. Rebounded by the Magic. Isaac over to Black. And here comes the Magic. Black with the ball. Guarded by Shamet. Black in the lane. Looking. Post up to Jonathan Isaac for his turnaround jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Jericho Sims. Sims over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson guarded by Black around a Sims screen at the top 3-point line. Now guarded by De Silva. His step back shot, no good. Rebound by Wendell Carter. Carter over to Anthony. Anthony down the lane. His shot is up and in, and we are tied. All right, Sims inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball around a Sims screen. Brunson, jumper from the elbow, good. 22-20. All right, Magic's inbound. Carter inbounds to Black. Black with the push-off, jumper up and good. All right. Jericho Sims inbounds to Jalen Brunson. Brunson at the top of the game. Brunson Down the lane. Brunson up and in and a foul. So Brunson will be at the line for a 3-point play. Knicks up 24-22. All right, 36 seconds left to go in the quarter. Knicks up by 2. Brunson will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play, and the timeout on the floor. I don't know if it's going to be a challenge or what. But, man, thank you guys for tapping in on this live stream, man. Knicks versus the Orlando Magics from Madison Square Garden, man. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast, please hit that like and subscribe button, man, and also share this on all social media platforms, as well as go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. The link is in the chat. Our one centralized location for all of our contents, man. And also make sure you go subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. And also on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network right now, Leaf Diggy right now is live streaming the Nets versus the Pacers game from the Barclays Center. So go over there and tap over there, man. Support, man. Hit that like and subscribe button also, man, for the network. Please hit that like and subscribe button, man. It costs you nothing. It is free. Let's grow these networks. Let's grow this channel, man. Thank you guys for tapping in. It's like right now it's just basketball right now because the football NFL playoff starts this weekend, and college football, the last 4 games will be Thursday, Notre Dame versus Penn State. Then on Friday, Ohio State plays Texas. Just waiting 36 seconds left to go to see. I don't know if they're looking at a review or a replay of what, but I mean, it was a foul to me, so. Like Anthony Volpe is in attendance from the Yankees at the Garden. So the last 8 games, the Knicks are ranked first in points in the paint, 64 points in the paint. First 28 games are only averaging 49, now they're averaging 64. All right, Brunson at the free throw line. His free throw is up, and it's good. 25-22, 3-point Knicks lead. Also, substitution in the game for the Knicks. Cameron Payne has entered the game for the Knicks as well. All right, Magic's inbound, down 3. 36 seconds. Magic to do a 2-for-1. Isaac inbounds to Black. Black with the ball. At the top of the key. Black looking over to KCP. KCP over to the 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Isaac, and he is fouled. And Isaac is just getting all kinds of rebounds on. Knicks they got to do a better job of stopping these guys, man. Got to do a better job on the boards with these guys. I mean, this is the only way they stand in the game with some of these offensive rebounds. All right. Isaac's first free throw is up, and it's good. 23-25. Also for the game, entering the game for the Magics, Jet Howard has entered the game, as well as, let me see, Trevelin Queen. So Trevelin Queen is also in the game for the Magic. And Isaac's second free throw's up, and it's good. 25-24 Knicks, 1-point Knicks lead, 17.9 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Knicks inbounds. Jericho Sims will inbound the ball to Jalen Brunson, guarded by Queen. Brunson with the ball, trying to be double teamed by the Magic's Brunson throws to OG Anunoby back to Brunson. Brunson looking down the lane. Shot is up in the lane, up and good, and a foul. 27-24, 3-point Knicks lead. Brunson will be at the free throw line to finish off the 3-point play with 1.2 seconds left to go in the quarter. Fouled by Jonathan Isaac. And Brunson's free throw is up, and it's good. 28-24, 4-point Knicks lead, 1.2 seconds left to go. Isaac inbounds the ball, and that'll do it. So the end of the first quarter, one quarter in the books. Knicks up by 4, 28-24 over the shorthanded Orlando Magics from Madison Square Garden. Like I said, so far, I mean, the Knicks should have a bigger lead than this. A 4-point lead is that's nothing, man. So, like I said, with the Knicks got to shoot the ball a lot better. Both teams actually got to shoot the ball a lot better. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is just missed shots. It's not. It has nothing to do with defense. And in today's NBA, a lot of the thing is not defense. It's just making shots. Guys got to make shots. The shots are there. You know what I'm saying? Guys are not. These are uncontested shots that they're getting. It's not like every shot is contested. They got to work for these shots to get. They're just missing a lot of wide open shots, and that's what it is. A lot of bricking and clanking going on, man. Guys got to just get in the gym and get some shooting going, man. I know everybody want to shoot 3-point shots, but a lot of the shots, like I said, a lot of shots is just misses. Guys are just missing the shots. Got to get in the gym, man, and just practice shooting all day long. That's all it is now. Right now, it's not too much defense being played in today's NBA compared to like in the '90s. The '90s, it was a brawl. Those are street brawls. Guys had to work for their shots. Bro, like I said, '90s basketball, man, is just like I said, it's like playing like on the playgrounds when you're playing 21, every man for themselves. It's just like that. That's how it was in the '90s. Nowadays, all this stuff is just for scoring and making it look good and, for entertainment purposes and stuff like that, but not too much defense being played. Like I said, all it is guys making shots, and that's why you've seen a lot of high-scoring games in the NBA. Today's guys are hitting shots, 3-point shots, and all stuff. You've seen scores like 130-something, 140-something, because all it is shooting. All it is shooting. Guys are being left alone to make shots. Yeah, the perimeter shots are there. Now you can drive in the lane and all that stuff. Yeah, you gonna get fouled, you gonna get stuff like that. But the perimeter shots are there, man. Guys just got to make shots. It's just come down to making shots. That's all it is. And struggling. So if you're struggling to make shots, that's what's gonna happen. All right, so we are back to live action. Back to live action. I believe it'll be Magic's ball. So the Magics will inbound. Isaacs over to Black. Black with the ball, guarded by Cameron Payne. Black looking, finds Isaac over to KCP. KCP to Carter, down to Isaac for the easy dunk. And Bridges look like he's limping a little bit. All right, Knicks inbounds. Hart inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball. Around a Precious Achua screen. Payne, step back, 3-point shot from the elbow, good. 31-26, 5-point Knicks lead. So all you got to do is make shots, man. All right, Magic's inbounds. Isaac over to KCP. KCP to Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter in the lane. His shot is up and rolls in. 31-28. All right, Knicks inbounds. Precious Achua over to Cameron Payne. Payne looking in the corner to Larry Shamet. Shamet back out to Cameron Payne, and Payne was out of bounds. Come on, fellas, man. You got those are unforced turnovers. That's what I'm saying. You got to know where you're at on the court, man. unforced turnovers will be killing you, man. 31-28. Magic's inbound. Isaac over to Black. Black over to Wendell Carter. Carter guarded by Precious Achua. Carter in the lane. His floater is up and good. 31-30. 1 point Knicks lead. Payne inbounds to Bridges. Bridges back to Payne. Payne looking. Shot over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball around the Precious Achua screen. Bridges in the lane. Out to Cameron Payne for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebound by Precious Achua with the put back in. Up and good. 33-30. All right, Magic's inbounds. Isaac over to KCP. KCP to Black. Black with the ball. Black in the lane to Wendell Carter in the corner to KCP for his corner 3-point shot. Up and good. We are tied at 33. Shamit inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges down the lane. Shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. He'd be going to the free throw line. So we're tied at 33, early second quarter, 9:56 left to go in the second quarter. Knicks and Magic's tied at 33. Mikal Bridges on the free throw line for the season, averaging 18.4 points, 51% field goal, 36% 3-point shot. Bridges' first free throw's up and it's good. All right, Bridges' second free throw is up and it's also good. 35-33, Knicks with a 2-point lead. Magic's inbound the ball. All right, Wendell Carter inbounds to Black. Black with the ball across the timeline. Guarded by Payne. Looking, finds Wendell Carter, guarded by Precious Achua. Carter, step back jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by Isaac again. Isaac back up and in. And Isaac is killing the Knicks on the boards, man. Tied at 35. Knicks inbounds, Precious Achua over to Cameron Payne. Payne over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges to Cameron Payne in the lane. His shot is no good. And Cameron Payne will be at the free throw line, fouled by Anthony Black. All right, so Cameron Payne's first free throw is up, and it's good. 36-35. Payne's second free throw is up, and it's also good. 37-35, 2-point Knicks lead. It's like Knicks, these teams are just trading baskets for baskets. Knicks got to get better on the defensive and got to get some stops. Got to get some stops, man. Got to get some stops. All right, Magic's inbound. Isaac over to Black. Black with the ball. Black looking. Shot finds Wendell Carter. Carter with the ball over to KCP. KCP in the lane. Throws it up and in. We are tied at 37. Knicks inbounds. Precious Achua over to Josh Hart. And like I said, Knicks on the defensive end, they got to tighten the screws. Josh Hart over to Cameron Payne. Payne in the lane to Precious Achua, who lays it up and in. 39-37. Game is going back and forth for seesaw game. Carter inbounds to Black. And it's an offensive foul on KCP. So it'll be Knicks ball, and Cole Anthony would check back into the game for the Orlando Magic. All right, Knicks inbounds. Over to Cameron Payne, over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Back to Cameron Payne. Around the Precious Achua screen. Payne in the lane. His floater's up. No good. Rebounded by Isaac. Here comes the Magic. Isaac over to Cole Anthony. Anthony guarded by Shamit. Anthony in the lane. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball. And he is fouled. And Josh Hart is down. Looked like he got hit in the head and on the back of the head, so they'll probably have to take a look at it. So look like it's probably fouled by Jet Howard. So it's just a common foul. So Hart will be at the free throw line for 2. All right, Josh Hart's first free throw is up, and it's good. 40-37, still holding the back of his neck. All right, Hart's second free throw is up and is also good. 41-37, 4-point Knicks lead. 8:19 left to go in the second quarter. All right, Magic's inbound. Isaac inbounds to Cole Anthony. Anthony with the ball across the timeline around a Wendell Carter screen. Anthony looking, finds KCP. KCP with the ball down the lane. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Isaac again, out to Wendell Carter for his 3-point shot from the corner. Good. 41-40. Knicks are getting out hustled on a offensive rebound on the rebound. Knicks inbounds. Precious Achiuwa inbounds to Hart. Over to Larry Shamet. Shamet with the shot. No good. Rebound, the ball's out of bounds. It will be Magic's ball. Knicks up 41-40. And the Knicks are getting our rebound on Precious Achiuwa in the game. It's Precious Achiuwa in there, and Josh Hart, but like they probably need to bring Sims or Hukporty in the game because, like I said, Precious Achiuwa he's a good player, but sometimes Precious Achiuwa is like the Knicks just get out rebounded. I don't know, it's like his rebound is like, bro, you got to get better with your rebounding. All right, Knicks inbounds. Magic's inbounds. It's the Silver over to Anthony. Anthony with the ball, and it's a turnover. It'll be Knicks ball. All right. Knicks with the ball. Cameron Payne inbounds to Josh Hart. Hart around the pressure of the screen. Hart throws it back out to Cameron Payne for his 3-point shot from the top. No good. Rebounded by Howard. Here comes the Magic. Howard with the ball. Howard. Step back, jump shot is up and good. 42-41. Magics take the lead. Knicks inbounds. OG Anunoby just checked back and inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball around a Precious Achiuwa screen. Payne over to Larry Shamet. To Precious Achiuwa to Shamet for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by the Magics, and here comes the Magics. De Silva with the ball. To Cole Anthony for his 3-point shot. Up and no good. And it's a foul on Jet Howard over the back. So we're timeout on the floor. 6:47 left to go in the second quarter. Magic's up over the Knicks 42-41 in this game. Magic's coming in this game, like I said, shorthanded. No Paulo Banchero, no Morris or Franz Wagner, and also no Jalen Suggs in the game for the Magics. And for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns is not playing tonight with a knee injury. I think he suffered at the end of that Bulls game the other night. So probably going to be day-to-day or something like that. So I have to check back on it. But thank you guys, man, for tapping in this live watch stream, man. Knicks versus the Magics, man. If this is your first time to my channel, the Man Cave Podcast, please hit that like and subscribe button. And also share this on all social media platforms, man. Like I said, let's grow this channel. Also, go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, our one centralized location for all of our content, man. And also go subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. And on the network right now, like I said, as I'm streaming this game, also Leaf Diggy is streaming the Nets versus the Indiana Pacers from the Barclays Center. So you could go over there, tap in over there, man. Support, hit that like button, also subscribe to the channel and also to the network. All right, so second quarter, man. Knicks, like I said, these are the type of games that the Knicks just fall. It's like the starters are doing things, the bench come in, they do a little something, but mainly is the defensive. And these guys got to play better defense. You got to start playing some defense. A lot of this stuff is like it's just no defense being played. Guys are just coming over screens, getting this and that, and getting good looks at the basket. It's like guys are not fighting hard enough and playing defense and stuff like that. And I know sometimes they pick it up during certain quarters and stuff like that, but you got to do it most of the game, man. And then that's probably one of the Knicks' Achilles heel, the defense and the bench scoring. All right, about to return back to action. Like I said, 6:47 left to go in the second quarter. Magic's up by 1, 42-41 over the Knicks. All right, Knicks are set to inbound. See if Brunson will check back into the game as well. All right, Knicks inbounds. OG Anunoby over to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball. Over to Josh Hart. Hart back to OG Anunoby. Around the pressures of Achua screen. OG in the lane. This shot is up. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Over to Precious Achua. Achua looking. Back out to Josh Hart. Hart around Achua screen. Hart looking. His step back jump shot is up and is an air ball, and it'll be Magic's ball. All right, Magic's inbound. De Silva inbounds to Cole Anthony, back to De Silva. De Silva with the ball, guarded by OG Anunoby, over to Cole Anthony. Anthony over to De Silva. Thought about a three-point shot, over to KCP, over to Wendell Carter. Back to KCP for his three-point shot is up, and it's an air ball, and it'll be Knicks' ball. So back-to-back air balls from KCP and Josh Hart. All right, Knicks inbounds. Knicks inbounds. Josh Hart over to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball over to Larry Shamet. Shamet around the Precious Achua screen. Back to Precious Achua for the dunk. Nice give and go. Knicks go up 43-42. Good two-man game between Larry Shamet and Precious Achua. All right, Magic's inbound. Anthony over to De Silva. It looks like Jericho Sims about to check in on the next dead ball. All right, De Silva around the Wendell Carter's screen. And the foul is on Precious Achua. So Jericho Sims will be checking in for Precious Achua. Be Magic's ball about the inbound. All right. Back to action. Magic's inbounds. KCP over to Cole Anthony. Anthony around the Bataza screen. Anthony back to Bataza. Looking. Bataza with the ball. Over to KCP to Cole Anthony. And they call a foul. Some of these fouls, man. These like some of these soft fouls they're calling, man. All right. Magic's going to inbound. KCP looking. Inbounds to Cole Anthony. Anthony around the Bataza screen. Anthony in the lane. Turnaround jump shot up and good. 1 point Magic lead. Knicks inbounds. Payne inbounds to Sims. Back to Payne. Payne with the ball. Payne down the lane. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Around a Jericho Sims. Hart looking. Step back 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Cameron Payne. Over to OG Anunoby for a 3-point shot from the top of it. No good. Rebounded by the Magics. Here come the Magics. Cole Anthony with the ball. over to KCP from the corner. His 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Sims. Sims over to OG and Anobi. OG with the ball over to Cameron Payne. Payne over to Sims. Back to Cameron Payne in the lane. And it is stolen by Jet Howard. And here comes the Magic's. Howard with the ball, lays it up and in. 3-point Magic's lead. 46-43. Knicks inbounds. Hart over to Shamet. Back to Hart. Hart with the ball and timeout on the floor. Knicks want to talk it over, down 3 points. Knicks have not done nothing in this second quarter. Scoring, like I said, these guys are missing too many shots. A lot of wide open shots are not being made. Like I said, in today's NBA, man, there's no defense really being played in the NBA. All you got to do is make shots in the NBA, wide open shots. You're getting a lot of uncontested shots in the NBA. That's like the nature of the game today, is just wide open shots, 3-point shooting, whatever. The only time you're probably going to get contested when you come in the lane or something like that. But if you stay outside the perimeter, you're going to have a lot of wide open shots. You just got to make the shots. It ain't that hard. Just make the shots. I mean, they're high percentage shots. Like I said, you're not being guarded like that. So it's a high percentage shot. All right, so after the timeout, when the Knicks get the ball, Jalen Brunson will be back in the game for the Knicks. You check out some other scores around the NBA. Other scores, 9:01 left to go in the third quarter. Portland up 62-61 over Detroit. 8:22 left to go in the third quarter. Philadelphia up 52-50 over Phoenix. 4:25 left to go in the second quarter. Indiana up 41-34 over Brooklyn. 2:58 left to go in the second quarter. Milwaukee up 56-43 over Toronto. And 2:16 left to go in the first quarter. Spurs up 22-17 over the Bulls. Also, 3:49 left to go in the first quarter. Dallas up 23-16 over Memphis. 3:33 in the first quarter, late first quarter. Clippers up 18-10 over the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the late game will be the Miami Heat and the Sacramento Kings at 10 o'clock. All right, back to action. We'll see Brunson in the game. Let's see what the Knicks do. Knicks got to wake up this offense. This offense has been stalling, man. Like I said, it's just been a score here. They've been trading baskets with the Orlando Magics. Knicks got to get some defensive stops. Got to go on a streak and go on a little run here, man. All right, Knicks inbounds. Bridges over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball to Sims. Sims to Brunson. Brunson double team. And he loses the ball. It'll be Magic's ball. All right, Magic's inbound to Silva. Inbounds to Anthony. Anthony with the ball. Over to Bataza. Bataza with the ball at the 3-point line to Jet Howard. Howard out to De Silva for his 3-point shot from the top. No good. Rebounded by the Magic's Anthony. Anthony over to Caleb Houston. Houston with a push-off offensive foul. All right, Knicks inbounds. Sims inbounds to Brunson. And Isaac will check back into the game also for the Magics. All right, Brunson with the ball. Knicks right now shoot only 42% from the field. Like I said, this is Magic shooting 50%. Brunson with the ball around the Sims pick. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up, no good. And a foul call. I mean, it's like, what do you got to do to get a foul call? The guy's getting fouled, man. All right, Brunson will be at the free throw line for two. All right, Brunson's first free throw's up and it's good. And his second free throw's up and is also good. 46-45, 1 point Magic's lead, 3:25 left to go in the second quarter from Madison Square Garden. Magic's up by one over the Knicks. Magic's inbound. Isaac inbound to Cole Anthony. Anthony with the ball across the timeline, guarded by Bridges. Anthony at the top of the key, around the Bataza screen now. Anthony down the lane, throws it out to De Silva from the corner, 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Mikal Bridges, and here comes the Knicks. Bridges with the Euro step up and in, and no foul. Wow, 47-45, Knicks go 1. How's that not a foul? All right, Magic's inbounds. Bataza inbounds to Cole Anthony. Anthony back to Bataza. Almost stolen. Bataza with the ball. Over to Cole Anthony. Anthony, his shot is up and rolls in. Magic's take the lead. Jericho Sims over to Jalen Brunson. Here comes the Knicks. Brunson with the ball. 48-47 Magic's Brunson, guarded by Bataza. His shot in the lane is floating lane up and good. Knicks go back up 49-48. So it's been a seesaw battle. Knicks and the Orlando Magics. All right, Bataza inbounds to Anthony, over to De Silva. Anthony with the ball, gets it back. Anthony guarded by Brunson at the elbow. Anthony, step back, jump shot up and no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the rebound, with the ball over to OG Anunoby, over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson in the lane. His floater in the lane is up and no good. Rebounded by Bataza. Bataza out to De Silva. De Silva back to Bataza. De Silva around De Silva throws an alley-oop to Bataza in the lane for the dunk. Magic go back up on 50-49. Jericho Sims inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball over to Mikal Bridges. And it's going to be a moving pick on the Knicks. So it'll be Magic's ball with 1:29 left to go in the second quarter. All right. So Magic's ball. Magic's will inbound the ball. De Silva over to Cole Anthony. Back to De Silva. De Silva, another 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. OG with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson around the Bridges screen, guarded by Anthony. Brunson with the ball. Looking, passes out to Josh Hart. Over to Mikal Bridges from his corner 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by the Magics. Houston over to Cole Anthony. Anthony with the ball. 50 seconds left to go in the second quarter. All right, Anthony around the Bataza screen, guarded by OG. Anthony, the ball is stolen by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball. Over to Jericho Sims, man. This guy don't never know what to do with the ball. Back to Sims, over to Mikal Bridges for his 3-point shot from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Bataza. Bataza, and the ball is stolen by OG Anunoby. OG to Mikal Bridges. Down to Jericho Sims. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. And that's a goaltending. So Knicks take the lead, 51-50. Yeah, it looked like he got fouled too on that play. Sims got fouled. All right, so it'll be Magic's ball. All right. Isaacs inbounds to Cole Anthony. 6 seconds left to go. Anthony guarded by Bridges. Anthony and Bridges fouls him. I think Knicks had a foul to give. So it's 3.3 seconds left to go. Knicks up 150 over the shorthanded Magics. All right, so Precious Achua would check in for the last 3 seconds left to go. And timeout on the floor. So Magic to call a timeout, come up with a play. 3.3 seconds left to go right before the half. I want to thank all you guys for tapping in, man, from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms, man. If this is your first time to my channel, The Man Cave Podcast, please hit that like and subscribe button, man. It costs you nothing. Hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it on all social media platforms. Also go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. One-stop shop, our centralized location for all of our content, man. The link is in the chat right there. Also on the network right now, Leaf Diggy is streaming the Pacers versus the Nets at the Barclays Center. So you can go in and tap in over there, man. Also, please show some love and hit that subscribe button, like, share, and subscribe as well. All right, got a 1 point Knicks lead, 3.3 seconds left to go before the half. Magics will inbound the ball after the timeout. All right, 3.3 seconds left to go. Magics will inbound the ball. Houston will inbound the ball. Caleb Houston looking. Finds Jet Howard. His fall away 3-point shot from the corner. Good. 53-51. Magics go up by 2. Knicks inbound. Josh Hart over to Mikal Bridges. Throws a shot up and no good. And so we are at halftime. Halftime score, Orlando up 53-51 over the New York Knicks. And we will go to halftime. And after the halftime, we will be giving you your halftime stats. But before then, a word from our sponsors, courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports.
Welcome to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Welcome to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network Halftime Report.
All right, we are at halftime. Once again, the halftime score, Orlando Magic's up 53-51 over the New York Knicks at halftime. For the Orlando Magics, Tristan Da Silva has 4 points. Bataza has 6 points and 6 rebounds. Cole Anthony has 10 points. KCP with 7 points. Caleb Houston hasn't scored yet for the Orlando Magics. Off the bench, Jonathan Isaac, the main man, with 8 points and 6 rebounds off the bench. Wendell Carter Jr. with 7 big points off the bench. Anthony Black also has 4 points, and Jet Howard has 7 points off the bench for the Orlando Magics. Their overall shooting for the Magics is at 50%. They are shooting 23 of 46 from the field. 3-point shooting, not so good. 3 of 16 for 18%. Free throw shooting, they are 4 of 6 for 67%. Rebounds, 22 rebounds in the game with 12 assists, 2 steals, and they have 6 turnovers in the game. For the New York Knicks, Mikal Bridges has 13 points. OG Anunoby has 4 points. Jericho Sims with 2 points and 5 rebounds. Jalen Brunson, the high man, with 12 points. Josh Hart with 9 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. Off the bench, Precious Achua with 6 points. Cameron Payne with 5 points. Larry Shaman has not scored yet. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 19 of 46 for 41%. 3-point shooting, 3 of 15 for 20%. Free throw shooting, the Knicks had hit all their free throws. They're 10 of 10 for 100%. Knicks also have 22 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, and the Knicks have 6 turnovers in the game. Looking at some other scores around the NBA. 2:15 left to go in the third quarter. Portland up now 82-78 over the Pistons. Also in the third quarter, 3:45 left to go in the third quarter. Phoenix up 65-55 over the 76ers. Halftime, the Pacers are leading the Nets 55-39 at halftime. Also halftime score, Milwaukee's up 66-47 over Toronto. And 9:22 left to go early in the second quarter. San Antonio up over Chicago 37-22. Also, second quarter just starting. Dallas is up 36-26 over the Memphis Grizzlies. And also early second quarter, 10:13 left to go in the second quarter. The Clippers are up 32-21 over the Timberwolves. And the late game starts at 10 o'clock, will be the Miami Heat versus the Sacramento Kings. And that game will tip off at 10 o'clock. And like I said, once again, man, the score here for the Knicks and the Magic's up 53-51. Knicks, like I said, Knicks are shooting cold right now. They got to get something going. They got to start scoring. They got to score the basketball. There's no reason Knicks should be losing to the Magic's right now. Like I said, Magic's coming in this game very short-handed with no Paolo Banchero, no Morris or Franz Wagner. Also, no Jalen Suggs in the game for the Magic. So they down 4 key players, 4 starters. The Knicks came into this game, like I said, with Karl Anthony Towns did not play in this game. He's out with a knee injury. It could be day-to-day and stuff like that. So in his place, starting this place was Jericho Sims starting. But like I said, the other guys, OG Anunoby and Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson really got to step up in the second half, and Mikal Bridges as well, because they're going to need it tonight, man. They're going to need it tonight. Or now unless we get some more bench production off the bench. But, hey, got to win this game. These are the type of games that you got to win, man. So hopefully this third quarter, Knicks come out in the third quarter, make some adjustments, come out in the third quarter, and look to go on a run to take control of this game, man. Because, like I said, this is a very winnable game for the Knicks. And like I said, Knicks come home to some home cooking, man. Knicks play the next 5 games, the next 4 more games, the first of 5-game homestand. And Knicks 12 of 14, then 12 of the next 14 games will be at home, where the Knicks on the season are 11-4 at home. So home has been good for the Knicks, man. Like I said, hopefully they keep it up and protect the home court. Like I said, let's get this dub tonight, man, over the shorthanded Magic. So in the third quarter, I want to see some Knicks get some more energy to them, man. It's like, to me, for some reason, this game just don't see no energy from the Knicks side, and it's like that's a common theme. Like, I mean, even during the season, it's sometimes they start out games a lot slow. They do this. It's like, bro, you got to start from the jump. You got to be ready for these games. This is what if you ain't ready to play the games, then what is, like, come on now. It's like, to be going through this like every day, every game is like, starting from behind, fall behind, blah, blah, and come back from behind. That's a lot of work. Just get out to a lead and just, like I said, just keep your foot on the gas. It'll be much easier. So in the second half, like I said, in the third quarter, I want to see some better defensive being playing and also some more shot making. Got to make these shots, man. The shots are there. Just got to make the shots. These are like uncontested shots, and also take care of the basketball. Some of these turnovers are so like unforced turnovers, careless turnovers. I mean, I know they don't have too many turnovers, but the ones they did have is just like a careless turnover. Let's take care of the ball. Like I said, just score the ball in the second half, man. Just put the ball in the hole. So, like I said, for the Magics in that first half, man, Jonathan Isaac was big for them with them rebounds, 6 rebounds. Also, Bataza rebounding the ball and giving them second chance points, and that's what kept them a lot in this game too. Them second chance opportunities. Looking at some more highlights, Sixers and the Phoenix Suns. Like I said, Suns leading the Sixers by 10. I said Knicks coming in this game on a 2-game losing streak. Like I said, Knicks were leading in both games. Knicks were leading in those games. Like I said, they just could not hold on to the lead, man, and end up losing both. Looking at some highlights from yesterday with OKC and Boston. I can't believe OKC held Boston to 27 second half points only. They only scored 27 second half points because Boston had about 65 points at halftime. Then they only had like 15 in the third quarter and 12 in the fourth quarter, or vice versa. But like I said, a lot of that is just making baskets, man. They must have just went cold or something like that, because a lot of it is not defense. It is not no smothering defense in the NBA. It is not. It is, like I said, it is like an open gym in the NBA. When you look at some of these games, guys are just allowed to make shots, take shots, and whatever, and uncontested. Like I said, Knicks play tonight. The next game will be against the Toronto Raptors. So Emmanuel Quickly and RJ Barrett will be back in the house again on Wednesday night. Knicks versus the Raptors. Then on Friday, Knicks get the rematch with the Oklahoma City Thunders from the Garden. And then on Sunday, they'll play the Milwaukee Bucks on Sunday. And then on Monday, on the back-to-back, they will play the Detroit Pistons. So that'll be the Knicks. That's the 5-game homestand. So I wonder what Tom Thibodeau's talking to these guys at halftime. Like, hey, man, wake up. Got to wake up, guys. Got to wake up, especially on the defensive end. Got to get some of these rebounds. Got to get some defensive stops. And also, like I said, play some better defense. I'm not even seeing really no hard defense out there by the Knicks, man. Like, I don't see guys that trying to jump passes and all this stuff and making the entry passes and all this stuff hard and stuff like that. It's just like guys allowed to just do what they want to do and stuff like that. And then getting out rebounded too. It's like guys got to get more effort on the rebounding end as far as helping out, man. Like I said, Bridges and Anunoby and Brunson got to help out more on rebounding, with Towns and with Josh Hart in this game is Hart getting the rebounds and stuff like that. These other guys got to step up, man. And then, like I said, the bench got to get some more bench scoring. We got 11 points off the bench right now. Need some more scoring. Like I said, the last time the Knicks played Orlando was almost kind of like this, at halftime in the third quarter. The Knicks took control in that third quarter to blow the game out and blow the game away 106-85. But that's, saying second half, like I said, Knicks going to have to do a lot more scoring and more playing some more defense, getting some stops, taking care of the basketball and stuff like that if they want to get this dub. Because like I said, Orlando coming this game, they 21-16. They've been without a lot of their players most of the season. And these guys are still winning games because they play hard, they play tough, and like I said, they don't give up. And that's going to win you a lot of games in the NBA. scrappy team, a team that, like I said, I don't see a lot of time. Orlando been down 15, 20 points in games, have come back to win games because they haven't given up. So, like I said, we'll see what comes out in the first 6 minutes of the third quarter, how the Knicks come out, or even how the Magics come out. Because, like I said, the game is right here for anybody to win. Like I said, and the Magics, like I said, they're a team. Like I said, they hang around, and then in the fourth quarter, then they just they do what they got to do. But like I said, a lot of it is just making shots, man. If you're gonna make shots, hey, you're gonna win a lot more games too. But whatever team goes on a big run in the second half is going to win this game, man. So hopefully, like I said, it'll be the Knicks going on a big run. Because, like I said, don't know what is going on with the Knicks. Is like they almost like a step slow or something like that, or they just like sleepwalking or something. But they got to wake up, man. Got to wake up. Got to wake up and start scoring the ball, and also getting back on defense, and also no miscommunications on defense, letting guys get easy backdoor baskets, alley oops, things like that. Got to make these entry passes much tougher. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, like I said, and hopefully, like I said, in third quarter, Knicks need a strong third and fourth quarter to get this dub. Let's get this dub. Orange and blue skies, you already know the vibes. You know what it is. And like I said, all Knicks fans who's watching on YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms, please go to NBA.com, man, and vote for the All-Star. Vote for Karl Anthony Towns and vote for Jalen Brunson. Make sure these guys get in there, man. Go ahead and vote. It's free to vote. You can vote as many times as you want. And also some days it's like double and triple. So make sure you get in there and get your vote. Let's get these guys in there, man. They deserve to be all-stars. Like I said, they're not going to get there just on their own. People got to go in there and vote. 50% of the all-star thing is fans voting. Like I said, there's millions of people in the 5 boroughs to just sit aside and not help out, man. It's like, yeah, you can't just say, why he's not an all-star, why he's not doing this. He should be at the, yeah, well, you got to vote. Voting is free. It don't cost you nothing. All right. Started third quarter, Magics were inbound. De Silva, Caleb Houston inbounds to Cole Anthony. Anthony with the ball over to Tristan De Silva. De Silva around the Bataza screen. De Silva in the lane, lays it up and in. 55-51, and this is what I'm talking about. Knicks is just not giving effort on the defensive end. It's just like, all right, Knicks inbounds. Sims over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball over to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Down to OG Anunoby in the lane. Over to Josh Hart. And he's never, like I said, never ready to shoot the ball. To Brunson, his shot is up, and it's a block shot. 2.2 seconds left to go on the shot clock. All right, so Knicks will inbound. Knicks inbounds. Brunson looking to inbound. Over to Mikal Bridges. His fall away shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Magics. Bataza over to Cole Anthony. Here comes the Magics. Anthony with the ball. Anthony in the corner to De Silva for his 3-point shot from the corner. No good. He gets his own rebound. Over to Caleb Houston for a 3. No good. Rebounded by Sims. Sims over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball over to Jericho Sims. And he got fouled. No call. Over to Brunson. And he gets fouled. No call as well. All right, Knicks on inbounds. Brunson set the inbounds. And foul was a call on the inbounds. I don't even know. Get the foul score. It should be a free throws, but Knicks will inbound the ball. Brunson looking to inbound. Brunson looking over to Jericho Sims. Sims back to Brunson. Brunson over to Josh Hart. Hart to OG Anunoby down in the post with Caleb Houston. OG step back jump shot up and good. 2-point Magic's lead. Bataza inbounds to Anthony. Anthony with the ball. Over to KCP. Back to Anthony. Anthony around the Bataza screen. Anthony looking over to KCP. KCP around the Bataza screen. KCP throws in the lane. No good, but put back in by KCP. Got the offensive rebound. Knicks getting outworked. Sims inbounds to Brunson. 4-point Magic lead over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges back to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by the Magics. KCP over to Cole Anthony. Anthony in the lane. His step back shot is up and good. 6-point Magic lead. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson over to Josh Hart. Hart looking over to OG Anunoby. OG in the post. OG over to Jericho Sims. Sims looking back to OG Anunoby. OG in the lane. His shot is up and good. 59-55. Magic's quickly inbound. Houston over to Cole Anthony. Down to De Silva for the shot up and in. 61-55. So Knicks not playing defense again. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson over to Houston. Houston down to OG Anunoby. His step back jump shot is no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart over to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Over to OG Anunoby for his 3-point shot. Wide open, no good. Rebounded by the Magic's Bataza. Over to KCP. KCP with the ball. And he throws it away to be Knicks ball. All right, Josh Hart will inbound the ball. Magic's up by 6. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by De Silva. Around the Jericho Sims pick. Brunson over to OG Anunoby down the lane to Jericho Sims for the easy dunk. 4-point Magic lead. Magic's inbound. KCP over to Cole Anthony. Anthony over to Caleb Houston. Houston over to KCP to Bataza. Bataza looking over to Cole Anthony. Anthony, his 3-point shot is up and good. 7-point Magic lead. Knicks inbound. Sims inbounds to Brunson. Brunson around the Sims screen. Brunson over to OG Anunoby. OG back to Brunson. His shot is up. Air ball rebounded by KCP. Here comes the Magics. KCP over to Cole Anthony. Anthony looking and throws to Bataza, but he is fouled. All right, so Brunson's still shaking up a little bit, so let me see where he gets fouled at. Yeah, like an inadvertent. All right, so the Magic's inbound with a 7-point lead. And Brunson be like a timeout on the floor. So I don't know if they reviewing the play or it was a timeout, but Brunson is on the bench. So 7-point lead. We are at timeout. Magic's up 64-57. So the Magic's come out in this third quarter coming up with more of an emphasis on making some baskets other than the Knicks. I don't know what the Knicks are doing. The Knicks are, like I said, they're just sleepwalking in this game right now. Don't know what's going on, man. It's like you playing an undermanned team and all this stuff, and you coming out looking like this, man. You should be up by like 20 points on these guys. All right, so we had timeout. Let me look at some other scores around the league, around the association. 7:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. Portland up 97-94 over the Pistons. 8:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. Phoenix up 89-77 over the 76ers. And 8:30 left to go in the third quarter. Pacers up now 67-48 over the Brooklyn Nets. 7:49 left to go in the third quarter. Milwaukee up 77-52 over Toronto. Halftime, San Antonio up 65-50 over the Bulls. Also, 3:16 left to go in the second quarter. Dallas up 48-45 over Memphis. And 38 seconds left to go. Clippers up 53-46 over the Minnesota Timberwolves. And like I said, the 10 o'clock game will be the Miami Heat and the Sacramento Kings. All right, man. Like I said, man, Knicks got to wake up, man. I want to thank everybody for tapping in, man, from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms to the Man Cave podcast. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, share this on all social media platforms, man. It costs you nothing. It is free to subscribe, and as well as hit the like button. And also, please subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. The link is in the chat right there. Our one centralized location for all of our content. And also on the network tonight, Leaf Diggy is streaming the Pacers versus the Indiana Pacers. Jacob Petruzzi, what's good, my brother? Thanks for tapping in. Yeah, I know, man. Dables and Shane both coming back, man. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, bro. Yeah, not the news we want to hear, but it is what it is. All right, Magic's inbounds. Bataza over to De Silva. De Silva with the ball in the lane, and the ball, is it stolen? Nope, he gets it back. And timeout on the floor by the Magics. Wow. Knicks can't even get they just getting out hustled in this game, man. Rebounding, it don't matter. It's like the Knicks are like sleepwalking in this game against an shorthanded Orlando Magic's team. I don't see no energy in the Knicks, man. It's like they just like sleepwalking through this game, bro. Gotta wake up, man. Gotta wake up and put some points on the board, man, and play with some energy. And like I said, they just playing slow. But like I said, it comes from the coach. I don't see the coach really getting on these guys and getting in their ass on the sidelines and stuff, like trying to motivate them or wake them up. He's just sitting there. Yeah, isn't severe. Her knee got twisted. Yeah, I saw that, man, with Paige Beckers. Yeah, hopefully it's not as bad as what you call it, man, because I know she done already been through a lot, with her injuries with the ACL tears and stuff like that, man. Don't need another setback, man. Said if she's out for a while, that's a big loss for UConn. That's the star player. So I don't know how long she's gonna be out. Because it looked like the women's game, man, UCLA looked like they giving the business. UCLA giving out the business. The Bruins this year, so they ain't playing, man. Said Knicks coming in this game, man, losers of 2, and Knicks lost 2 in a row. Can't afford to lose this game, man. These are all winnable games that the Knicks are losing. Like I said, they should have won that Oklahoma City game. They was up most of that game. The Chicago game, they was up in the third quarter until the third quarter. And they collapsed in the third quarter, man. It's just like gotta be much better, man. These guys got to play with some more energy, some more heart, man. Got to Stop sleepwalking in this game, man. Wake up. Like I said, the Magic's coming in this game shorthanded, man. No Paulo Banchero, no Wagner brothers, as well as Jalen Suggs is not even playing, man. And I know Karl Anthony Towns ain't playing for the Knicks, but so what? You got Josh Hart, you got Jalen Brunson, you got OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges. These guys got to step up and, like I said, wake up and take control of this game. This is, like I said, Knicks done lost 2 in a row. Can't afford to lose 3 in a row, especially to a shorthanded Orlando Magic's team. All right, 7-point Knicks lead. 7-point Magic lead. Magic's inbound the ball. Houston inbounds to De Silva. De Silva over to Caleb Houston. Wide open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Jericho Sims. Sims over to Cameron Payne. Payne in the game for Jalen Brunson. Don't know what happened to Brunson. Over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Looking. Finds OG Anunoby to Cameron Payne. Payne. 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by the Magic. Here they come. Cole Anthony over to KCP. KCP with the ball over to Cole Anthony at the top of the 3-point line, guarded by Mikal Bridges. Anthony in the lane, back out to Bataza. Bataza with the ball, looking to over to Caleb Houston, to Cole Anthony for his 3-point shot. Up, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart with the rebound. Here comes the Knicks, down 7, 6:16 left to go in the third quarter. Hart around the Jericho Sims pick. Hart in the lane, looking, throws to Bridges. Bridges with the ball, guarded by Houston. Caleb Houston. Bridges at the top of the 3-point line, around the Jericho Sims pick. Bridges down the lane, lays it up and in. 5-point Magic's lead, and it will be delay of game on the Knicks. All right, KCP inbound the ball to Cole Anthony. Anthony with the ball. Anthony bring the ball up across the timeline. Looking around the Caleb Houston screen, over to Caleb Houston, over to KCP. KCP to Bataza. Bataza with the ball at the top of the 3-point line, over to Cole Anthony. Anthony guarded by Sims and Payne, and there's a call, there's a whistle on the play, there's a foul on the play. Looked like the foul will be on Cameron Payne. All right, so Jonathan Isaac will come into the game for Caleb Houston. Magic's inbound. KCP over to Cole Anthony. Anthony, 3-point shot from the top of the key. Good. 67-59. 8-point Magic's lead. All right, Knicks inbounds. OG over to Cameron Payne. Payne over to Jericho Sims. Sims with the ball. Over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges guarded by Bataza. Bridges in the lane, lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Cole Anthony. Here comes the Magics. Anthony with the ball. The Josh Hart shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Jericho Sims. And here comes the Knicks. Sims with the ball, looking. Finds Cameron Payne over to Mikal Bridges, who lays it up and in. 67-61. Bataza inbounds to Cole Anthony. Anthony with the ball, guarded by Bridges. At the top of the key. Around the Jonathan Isaac screen. Anthony directing traffic. Over to Jonathan Isaac. Over to Caleb Houston. Houston with the ball. To De Silva. Over to Bataza. Back to Cole Anthony. Anthony, step back. Nope. Passes out to Bataza. And it was a shot clock violation, so it'll be Knicks ball. 24-second shot clock. That's the first violation on it. It's like Knicks finally play some good defense for once in this game. All right. Knicks will inbound. It's 4:26 left to go in the third quarter. Magic's up by 6. 67-61. Knicks inbounds. Brunson back in the game. Over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Guarded by Cole Anthony. Anthony. Over to Jericho Sims. Sims looking. Finds Mikal Bridges. Bridges guarded by De Silva at the top. Bridges in the lane. His fall-away shot, no good. It was to Jalen Brunson, and wow, that looked like a foul. And no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart. Get the ball back over to OG Anunoby. Over to Jalen Brunson. 3:48 left to go. Over to Sims. Back to Brunson. And there's a foul on the floor. So Knicks will inbound. Big Pat, what's good, bro? What's good? Yeah, man. Knicks doing us and Knicks doing Knicks-like things right now, man. Losing 67-61 to the shorthanded Orlando Magics. 6-point Magic lead, 3:45 left to go in the third quarter. Coming into the game for the Magics will be Wendell Carter Jr. will check into the game for Bataza. Also, Jet Howard will check into the game as well. And Anthony Black. All right. Knicks inbounds. OG over to Hart. Hart to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson in the lane. Step back. Jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Over to Jericho Sims. Sims looking. Over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Howard. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up and good. It's 4-point Magic's lead. Anthony inbounds to Black. Over to Jet Howard. His 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Sims. Sims over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Brunson looking. Back out to OG Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Guarded by Wendell Carter at the top of the 3-point line. Brunson down the lane. Shot is up and good. 2-point Magic's lead now. So Knicks down by 2. Black inbounds to Anthony. Anthony with the ball. Over to Black. Black around the Isaac House screen. Over to Cole Anthony. Anthony back to Black. Black over to Jet Howard. Howard, and ball is stolen by Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Over, and it's stolen by Jet Howard. Over to Black. Black in the corner to Jonathan Isaac for his 3-point shot from the corner, up and good. 5-point Magic lead. Just like that. Hart had the ball, but it got stolen, or he got it. Give the ball up to somebody else, Hart. All right, Knicks inbounds. Hart over to Jericho Sims. Sims over to Brunson. And there's an offensive foul on the Knicks. What is it called? Offensive foul on Jericho Sims? No, offensive foul on Jalen Brunson. And 1:57 left to go in the third quarter. Magic's up 570-65. Look like they're going to take a look at it. So they're going to do a little review to see if there's a flagrant foul on Brunson for the arm, arm to the midsection. All right, man. I want to thank everybody for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms to the Man-Cave podcast, as well as the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. Make sure you go hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it on all social media platforms, man. If this is your first time to my channel, as well as go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat right there, man. Our one centralized location for all of our content: basketball, boxing, baseball, football, UFC, MMA, and many, many more. And please go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network members as well. Myself, the Man-Cave podcast, as well as Big Pat Sports Talk, Unpopular Opinion Sports, or NYG. Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, G Nation Inside Sports, or Big Lou. Classified 3F with Joe, Miz in the midday. Wales to New Jersey. Mac the Giants, fans Zion Zenith, Leaf Diggy, Mets 21-28, El Capitan, Rafachudo. Also the newest members, TP Way, Delay of Game, also Deception, and also Miss Trina. And also go subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports. And trying to get back to game action, trying to see what they call. I think it's just going to be like a common foul. All right, so it'll be Magic's ball. All right. Traveling Queen inbounds to Jonathan Isaac, back to Queen, over to Black around a Wendell Carter screen. Black looking out to Wendell Carter for his 3-point shot, up and good. 73-65, back to an 8-point lead for the Magics. These guys are making shots. The shots are there. The Knicks just got to make these shots, got to make the shots in the third quarter. Orlando is 4 of 9 from 3-point range. Knicks are 0-2. All right, Knicks with the ball. Mikal Bridges with the ball over to Larry Shaman, and there's a foul on the floor. All right, so Knicks will inbounds. Bridges will inbounds. Precious Achua also in the game. Achua over to Jericho Sims to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the ball over to Bridges. Bridges back to Brunson. Brunson pull up 3-pointer from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Isaac. Here comes the Magic. Over to Black. Black with the ball. Around the top. And Black, and he is fouled, so he'll be at the free throw line. All right, Black's first free throw's up and is good. All right, 9 points, Magic lead. And Black's second free throw's up and is also good. 10-point Magic lead, 75-65, 58 seconds left to go in the third quarter from Madison Square Garden. Magic's up by 10 over the Knicks. Knicks inbounds. Precious Achua over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Black. Looking, finds Jericho Sims. Sims over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges with the ball around the Jericho Sims screen. Bridges over to Precious Achua. Achua in the lane. His step back jump shot is good. 75-67, 8-point game. 35 seconds left to go. All right, Magic's inbound. Wendell Carter inbounds to Black. All right, over to Queen. Queen with the ball over to Black. Black guarded by Brunson at the top. Over to Wendell Carter. Carter back to Black. Black with the ball looking. Over to Queen for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Jericho Sims. Sims over to Brunson. 12 seconds left to go. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Black. Over to Mikal Bridges. 2 seconds left to go. Bridges, and he is fouled by Queen, so Bridges will go to the free throw line with 0.2 seconds left to go. So not a good foul by Queen on Bridges on the fall away shot. So Bridges will be at the free throw line for 2 free throws. All right. Bridges' first free throw is up and is good. 75-68. And his second free throw is up and it's no good. And that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Orlando up 75-68 after 3. So the Magics extend their halftime lead from 2 to 7. So not a good third quarter for the Knicks. Like I said, in this game, man, just a lot of missed shots, man. A lot of missed shots on the floor. Like I said, when I watch today's NBA, man, there's a lot of easy shots that guys are just missing. It's just a lot of wide open shots. It's just like like I said, you at the Y, you at the rec league, the YMCA or something like that, an open gym or something like that. Guys are just shooting balls, and all you gotta do in today's NBA is make shots. There's not too many defense being played in the NBA. It might be a little here and there, but it's not too many defenses being played. There's a lot of just like I said, because like I said, it's all for entertainment purposes and stuff like that. It's a different day and age, man, with these guys, the way they play, man. Everything is like an open, what you call it, they want it all open. They want to stretch five center. They want everybody to be able to shoot the ball from 3-point range and all this stuff because, like I said, no more like traditional centers and stuff like that. They don't want the post up games from the big man in the post down low and stuff like that. It's like now it's like you can only dribble like what 3 or 4 dribbles in a post or something. They got to get the ball back out or something like that. You can't just pound the ball no more. So 7-point Magic's lead. So the fourth quarter, Knicks gotta like, hey, if they want to get this dub at home, protect the home court, they gotta have a big fourth quarter, man. But like I said, so far Knicks have been sleepwalking in this game. I mean, they just was down to 2 points, and then the Magic went right back up by 8 and 10 points. So it should be Knicks ball at the start of the fourth quarter. Knicks should be inbounding the ball. Hopefully, like I said, these guys wake up in time, man, to get this dub. Let's go Knicks, man. On a 2-game losing streak. Shouldn't even be a 2-game losing streak. And don't even be like a 3-game losing streak. This is wild. Like I said, man, not getting the job done, man. A lot of it's, like I said, some of it on the defensive end, getting out hustled, getting out rebounded, getting out worked and stuff like that, man. So hopefully, like I said, they gave some energy and bring some energy in the fourth quarter, man, to get this dub. All right, about to start the fourth quarter. It will be Knicks basketball. All right. Looks like Larry Shamet will inbound the basketball. All right, Shamet inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson around the Shamet screen. Brunson down the lane. His shot is up, no good, but he is fouled by Queen, so Brunson will be at the free throw line. But like I said, free throw line has been a mystery for the Knicks, man. They've been missing, make one, miss one, make one, miss one. Got to make these free throws. Got to make free throws, man. All right, Brunson's first free throw's up. What I say, no good. These guys got to be shooting like about 60% from the free throw line. There's no way these guys are shooting 80% on the season because, like I said, these guys be missing a lot of free throws, man. Brunson's second free throw's up. No good also. Rebounded by the Magics. Rebounded by Isaac. Over to Black. Black with the ball. At the top of the key. At the top of the three-point line. Over to Jet Howard. Howard. Guarded by Shaman. Around a Carter screen. Back to Wendell Carter. Fakes in the lane, and he is fouled, and Wendell Carter be at the free throw line to go shoot some free throws for the Magic. 7-point Magic lead. No, looked like it was a shooting free throw. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's looked like he was fouled before he gathered himself. All right, well, Magics are inbound. Howard inbound the ball. And almost a bad pass, but Knicks couldn't even get the ball there. Howard over to Black. Black throws to Wendell Carter. His shot up in the lane, up and good. 9-point Magic lead. Pressure Achua inbounds the ball to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to Precious Achua. Achua over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges in the lane. His free throw line shot up and good. 77-70. Magic's inbound. Howard inbounds to Black. If the Knicks got to stop training baskets with baskets. They got to get on, make some stand on the defensive end and make some run. All right, Black with the ball around a Wendell Carter screen. And a foul on the pass. Was it on Precious Achua or Hart? All right, Magic's inbound. Howard looking. Inbounds to Jonathan Isaac. Isaac guarded by Josh Hart. His turnaround jump shot, no good, but he's fouled by Hart. Come on, guys. Is a turnaround jump shot, is a step back. Why are you fouling a guy on? He's falling away on a jump shot. Who's falling away on a jump shot and you foul him? So Isaac at the free throw line. His first free throw's up, ain't good. $78-70. Isaac's second free throw's up and is also good. 79-70, 9-point Magic lead. In the game, Jonathan Isaac has 13 points and 8 rebounds in the game. All right, Knicks inbounds. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Early fourth quarter, 10:30 left to go. Magic's up by now and over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges in the lane out to Josh Hart in the corner. Hart over to Precious Achua. Achua looking over to Mikal Bridges. His 3-point shot from the elbow, no good. Over to Jet Howard. Howard with the ball over to Wendell Carter. Carter with the ball over to Queen. Queen guarded by Bridges. Back to Carter. Carter free throw line jump shot up and no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Guarded by Jet Howard. Hart in the lane. Shot is up and good. No foul. Crazy, man. 79-72. Magic's inbound the ball. Howard inbounds to Black. Black over to Jet Howard. Free throw line jump shot up and good. 81-72 and trading baskets with baskets. Just like I said, the Knicks ain't playing some good defense. All right, Shaman inbounds the ball to Precious Achua. Over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges in the lane. His fall away jump shot is up and good. 81-74. All right, Wendell Carter over to Black. Black to Howard. Back to Carter. Carter over to Howard. His shot from the free throw line up, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball. Up and no good, but he is fouled finally, so he'll be going to the free throw line. Hopefully they can make some free throws, man. I mean, we get there, but we don't cash in, man. We got to cash in when you get to the free throw line. Got to make these free throws. All right, so Josh Hart will be stepping up to the free throw line. Try to get 2. And like I said, it's been with the Knicks is make one, miss one. Hart's first free throw is good. 81-75. Substitution coming into the game. KCP would check back into the game as well as De Silva would check back in for the Magics. Hart second free throw is up and is good. 81-76, 5-point Magic lead. All right, let's see if the Knicks can make a comeback. Or if they're going to keep trading baskets for baskets like they've been doing like this the whole second quarter, third quarter, and start of fourth quarter. All right, Magic's inbound. KCP inbounds to Black. Black with the ball at the 3-point line, down the lane, looks, throws it back to Wendell Carter, cut into the basket, shot up and good. Trading baskets for baskets. That's what the Knicks are doing, not playing good defense. All right, Knicks with the ball. Achua over to Brunson. Brunson, his shot in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Black. Here comes the Magic. Black with the ball in the lane. Euro step shot up, no good. Rebounded by Mikal Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges has the ball over to Precious Achua. Achua with the ball back to Bridges. Bridges in the lane. Step back, jump shot up and good. 83-78, 5-point Magic lead. Carter inbounds to KCP. KCP over to Wendell Carter. Over to Black. Black with the ball, looking, finds Wendell Carter over to De Silva, over to KCP, who's ready to shoot the ball. Wide open three. Knocked it down, 86-78. All right, Josh Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball over to Bridges. 8-point Magic lead. 7:14 left to go. Bridges down the lane. His shot is up. No good. Rebound by Wendell Carter. Carter over to KCP. KCP with the ball. Down the lane. Wendell Carter jumper from the free throw line. Good. 10-point Magic lead again. 88-78. Knicks with the ball. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson over to Josh Hart. Over to Mikal Bridges. Over to Precious Achua. Back to OG Anunoby. OG out to Josh Hart. 3-point shot up. No good. Rebounded by De Silva. Here comes the Magic. And timeout on the floor. Magic. And like I said, Knicks just look dead tonight again. It's just like no energy from the Knicks whatsoever. None of the starters, none of the backup, none of the reserves. It's just like, bro, you guys had a day of rest off. Yeah, it's like you just came off a 2-game losing streak, and you're about to add to a 3rd-game losing streak. Man, it's a 10-point lead with the Orlando Magic, who just came to this game decimated, shorthanded. No Paulo Banchero, no Wagner brothers, Franz or Morris. Also, no Jalen Suggs in the game, and you guys come out like this. I mean, Karl-Anthony Towns ain't playing, but so what? You guys is like, yo, come on now. I mean, you got more than the Magic's guy. You supposed to be winning this game. But like I said, I don't even see the coach getting in on these guys and stuff like that. To me, like I said, and Tom Thibodeau's a good coach. He's not a great coach. And like I said, he's just kind of, like I said, I don't care too much for him as a coach. Like I said, it's like if they get another coach and also I won't care. He does nothing for me, man. You say he's a veteran coach that's supposed to get in these guys' ass when they're not doing something or they playing like this. Is like, I don't even see it on the sidelines. I don't see it on the bench. So that's like the shit. The story of the second half, the 3rd quarter, and all this stuff is just like, yo, Knicks just not making shots, not playing good defense. Well, not playing any type of defense, not getting all of them. The 50-50 balls are going to the Orlando Magics and stuff like that. Knicks can't even get stops. They just can't get stops. All right, 10-point Magic lead, 6:26 left to go in the 4th quarter. Knicks down 10 to the Orlando Magics. Off the bench, Wendell Carter with a season high, 16 points. Jonathan Isaac, probably about 13, 15 points off the bench. Everybody's bench, like I said, everybody bench outscores the Knicks bench. All right. So the Magics will inbound the ball. De Silva will inbound the ball. Inbounds to Wendell Carter. Carter guarded by Precious Achua. Over to Black. Black down the lane. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Larry Shamet. Shamet with the ball. Shamet over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the ball around the Precious Achua screen. Brunson down low to Precious Achua all alone by himself. 88-80. Magic's inbound. KCP over to Black. Black around the Wendell Carter screen. Black down the lane, and the ball is stolen by Jalen Brunson over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson shot up and good. No foul. 88-82, 6-point Magic lead. All right, Carter inbounds to Cole Anthony. Anthony with the ball at the midcourt over to KCP. Back to Anthony, guarded by Larry Shamet around a Wendell Carter screen. Back to Wendell Carter. And foul is on Josh Hart. That is a foul. So it'd be Magic's ball. So the Knicks are going to challenge the call. So see, it's like, see if he had all ball, and they trying to say he probably was in an active shooting or something like that. But I think he's more likely he's going to pass the ball. He wasn't going to shoot the ball with somebody. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, D? Yeah, Knicks defense is definitely suspect tonight, man. I just don't, like I said, Knicks play with no energy, man. You playing a depleted Orlando team and you're playing like this, man. It's just like I don't see no energy from the starters. I don't see none from the bench. And the coach, I don't even see the coach getting in these guys' ass to get these guys, wake these guys up or anything. I was going to say, Tom Thibodeau's a good coach. He's not a great coach. I don't like him as a coach. Like I said, he's soft to me or something like that. It's just like, you're a veteran coach. Like I said, you should demand more respect, have more respect as a coach. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it, man. It's just like being too soft on these guys. And like I said, looking at these games now in the NBA, man, it's just like rec league, YMCA games and shit, man. Oh, wide open shots. All you got to do in the NBA now is make shots. There's no defense being played too much nowhere unless you go down the paint and all stuff. But all the perimeter shots are wide open shots, uncontested, whatever. You make the shots. If you make the shots, you're going to win a lot of NBA games. You miss shots, you're going to lose games. And that's all it is. It's just a lot of missing. Knicks bricked a lot of shots, a lot of wide open shots, bricking. Defensive end, just not even playing no defense, getting out rebounded, getting outworked today in this game against a listless Orlando team. And I mean, Orlando, it's like the Knicks are sleepwalking in this game. You just come off of a 2-game losing streak, and now you're going to possibly get a third loss in a row for nothing. I mean, you missing Karl Anthony Towns, but they missing Paolo Banchero, the Wagner brothers, Morris and Franz, and Jalen Suggs is not playing 4 guys. They're missing 4 of their key contributors. And you guys are playing like this. I mean, I can't even say guys are missing free throws. We're not making free throws. You're not this. The only person who got 20 points in this game is probably Mikal Bridges. Everybody else, let me see the scoring. So, yep, the challenge. The Knicks win the challenge. So it'd be Knicks ball. Yeah, it was all ball. And Carter make it seem like he was shooting like he was in an active shooting. You wasn't in no active shooting. You was going to pass the ball off of anything. You know what I'm saying? All right, 6-point Magic's lead. Knicks got to make a stand. If they're going to make a comeback, they got to do it now. All right, Knicks inbounds. Hart over to Brunson. All right, Brunson around the Achua screen. Brunson over to OG Anunoby, guarded by the Silva. His shot is up, no good. He's been off all night. OG's been off mostly all night. Magic's with the ball. Cole Anthony. Like I said, all it is making shots. All it is making shots. If you make shots, you're going to win the game. Anthony, look, wide open to Wendell Carter. Carter to Black. Black looking. Throws to Cole Anthony. Back to Cole Anthony. Anthony with the ball. Corner. Wide open KCP. 3-point shot. Got it. That's what I'm saying. All you got to do is just hit wide open shots. That's all it is. There's no defense being played. All right. Knicks with the ball. Achua to Brunson. His shot is up, no good, but he'll go to the free throw line. He missed his last 2 free throws the last time he was there. Like I said, this free throw shooting is another thing for the Knicks. It's like, yo, these guys have not been good at the free throw line. You see that? KCP is ready to shoot his shot. When he's wide open, he's ready to shoot, not waiting around. As soon as he get the ball, he's shooting the ball. You either going to make it or you're going to miss it. That's all to it. All right, Brunson on the free throw line. Like I said, he missed his last 2 free throws the last time he was there. All right, first free throw is up and good. 91-83. 4:19 left to go in the fourth quarter. 8 points, Orlando lead. Bridges check back in. Brunson's second free throw is up, and it's also good. 91-84, 7-point Magic's lead. All right, let's see. 4:19 left to go. Let's see if the Knicks can make a stand here and get some scores. All right, Magic's inbound to Silva, inbounds to Black. And Knicks got to stop trading baskets for baskets. All right, Magic's with the ball. Black across the timeline, guarded by Brunson. Down the lane. His shot is up, no good, but he's fouled by Brunson, so he'll be going to the free throw line. So this is what it is. You trading baskets for baskets, you're never ever going to make a comeback, man. You got to get defensive stops. $91 points. These guys got 91 points, and they beating you in today's NBA. 91 points. You should have like 115 points by now. Black's first free throws up, and it's no good. His second free throw was up, and it's good. 92-84, 8-point Magic lead. And this has been like the whole third quarter, fourth quarter. Magic's 8, up 5, up 8, up 10, up 8, up. It's just like I said, Knicks cannot get no inroads. They can't get stops, and then when they do get stops, they can't get baskets. All right, 8-point lead. Knicks with the ball. Brunson at the top of the key. Over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges down the lane, and he loses the ball. I don't know what happened. Turnover by the Knicks. Oh, my God. Bridges and Magic's got the ball. Cole Anthony has it. 3:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. Anthony guarded by Josh Hart. Hart over to Anthony Black down the lane with the dunk. No good. Rebounded by Precious Achiuwa, and he throws it right back and intercepted right by KCP. You got to stop with the ball. Stop and don't dribble the ball and try to pass the ball. Just stop and then look around and see where you're going to give the ball off to. Anthony with the ball. Guarded by Hart. Anthony looking in the corner. Out the window, Carter Jr. for his 3-point shot. Good. 11-point Magic's lead. Timeout on the floor. And that's what happens, man. Precious Achiuwa, don't start no fast break. Just get the rebound, stop, and give the ball to somebody else. Stop and give the ball to somebody else. Don't dribble. He's like a Josh Hart. When they get the ball and they go in and they don't know what to do with the ball, just stop and just give the ball off to somebody else and don't dribble. And it cost him a 3-point. It cost him 3 more points. Bridges down the other end. I don't even know what happened. He loses the ball. It's just like, oh my God, these guys are losing to a team that has no like bad night for the Knicks coming home, man. Coming home after a 2-game losing streak on the road two games that they had the lead in those games and could have won both of those games, and they just fell apart in the third and the fourth quarter in both those games. Then they come home and they play down to the competition, don't with no energy, no nothing. And now look where they are. They're about to lose 3 in a row because they can't make stops, they can't get baskets. And hey, at the end of the day, man, like I said, in this game, in today's NBA, all you got to do is make shots. There's a lot of shots the Knicks missed in this game that they should have been making. A lot of easy shots, they just couldn't make it. And three-point shooting, you're not making it, don't shoot it. Just go in the lane and get some baskets. But like I said, they just never looked like they were in it tonight at all from the onset. It looked like they've been sleepwalking this whole game from the first quarter to second quarter and on. But like I said, it happens when teams come in shorthanded and the other team, I don't know what it is like, yo, you got to get up for these games. You got to get up for these games. You can't just say, oh, it's a long season. I don't want to hear that. You got to get up for every single game. You're a professional. That's what you get paid for. I don't care if they have like 5 players on the whole team. You got to get up for that game. I don't care if you blow them the hell out by 100 points. Blow them out. That's what you got to do. Everybody got to step up. You know what I'm saying? You got to step up, man. It's an 11-point game. Look throughout this game. A lot of rebounds. They could have got some rebounds. Couldn't get the rebounds. Got out-rebounded a lot in this game at the most inopportune time. Hustle balls. They can't get the hustle. They can't get those balls. They can't get this. They can't get that. And it's nothing special the Magic are doing. They just making shots. That's all they're doing is making shots. When the shot is that they just making them. The Knicks have the same shot opportunities. They just not making them. That's what the problem. That's the only thing it is. It ain't no defense that's like being played by the Magics either. The Magics ain't playing no tough defense either. And the Knicks are just missing shots. Bottom line, that's all they are is missing shots. Like I said, in today's NBA, if I was in the NBA, I'll just live in the gym. I'll just live in the gym and shoot all day long. That's all you're doing. I ain't even care about defense or no offensive play, but just shoot. Put up 1,000 shots a day, 1,000 shots every single day. Just to, you know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. You ain't got to work for your shots in NBA. You just going to have open shots. All right, back to action. Knicks inbounds. Hart over to Achua, over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Black. Brunson in the lane, lays it up and in. 95-86. All right, Magic's inbound. Black inbounds to Cole Anthony. Back to Black. Black over to Anthony. Anthony with the ball. Wendell Carter over to Anthony. Wide open shot. 3-point shot. Good. 98-86. All they doing is making shots. All they doing is making wide open shots. That's all they doing. It ain't nothing special. They're 4 for 4 from 3-point range in this quarter. Knicks are 0 for 2. Knicks just not making any shots. Bridges over to OG Anunoby, who's been off this whole game. His shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. Two minutes and 9 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. 12-point Orlando lead. And like I said, they've been leading for most of this game in the second half and stuff like that. Even when the Knicks had a 7-point lead in the first half, it just didn't feel like that. They just was not, like I said, they just like get lulled to sleep or something. And OG Anunoby on his first free throw is no good. What else is new? Like I said, this free throw line has been a trip for the Knicks, man. And they get there and they like 50% hit one, make one, hit one, miss one, hit one, miss one. Second free throw's up and it's good, 98-87. So I want to thank everybody, man, for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms to the Man Cave podcast, man. Thank you guys for tapping in. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share this on all social media platforms, man, to the Man Cave podcast, as well as the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, our one centralized location for all of our content. The link is right there in the chat. Make sure you go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. And back to action, Magics with the ball and no hurry. Anthony over to Black, over to De Silva. De Silva with the ball. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Looked like it was an air ball. Hart over to Mikal Bridges. 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by KCP. Yep, that's all it is. Making shots, man. Can't make shots. And the Magic is one of the worst shooting teams. And like I said, they making shots. And foul is on Josh Hart. Just no shots being made, man. Got to make shots, bro. 87 points. Can't make shots. Not just making shots, man. Not making shots. Anthony at the free throw line. His first free throw is up, and it's no good. And his second free throw is up, and it's good. 99-87, 12-point Magic lead. 126 left to go in the fourth quarter. Knicks inbounds. Josh Hart over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by De Silva. Over to KCP. KCP with the ball. Over to Cole Anthony. And he is fouled by Jalen Brunson. So what they call a travel on Cole Anthony. So it'll be Knicks ball. All right. Knicks inbounds. OG over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. And he is fouled by Black. So Brunson will be at the free throw line with 106 left to go in the fourth quarter. 12-point Magic's lead. All right, Brunson's first free throw is up and is good. 99-88. And Brunson's second free throw is up and is also good. 99-89, 10-point Magic lead. 106 left to go in the fourth quarter. And it looked like the Magic will go on to get the victory. The Knicks will get their third loss in a row. Magic's inbound to Silva, inbounds the ball, inbounds to Cole Anthony, and is a foul on Brunson. So Anthony will be at the free throw line. And Brunson is still down. So that was Brunson's sixth foul. He fouled out. No, the Knicks will challenge it or something like that. So we'll see what happens, man. So, but like I said, in any other case, it's Magic up by 10 points, a minute and 5 seconds left to go in the game. This is a bad loss for the Knicks, man. I don't care what. This is a bad loss. You come home, you can't come home and lose to an undermanned team like this, man. You gotta get the dub. You gotta get the victory. There's only a minute left to go in the game. What's the point of challenging the call? Brunson fouled out. It ain't like they was setting the world on fire during the whole game anyway. Like I said, the Knicks played with no energy tonight in this game from start to finish. That's on the players. That's on the coaching staff. That you guys got to be ready for these games. You got to get these guys up. I didn't see nobody getting each other up in the game, like, trying to motivate anybody. I ain't see none of that. I don't know what's going on with the Knicks, but I really haven't seen that this year with nobody getting these guys, trying to get these guys motivated. It's like these guys all play with low energy from the time. It's just like, bro, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? And like I said, you look at it. Sometimes you look at them. It's just like the way they run up and down the court. It's like they just glide, or they just like I said, they just They just be nonchalant down the court, man. I don't see them sprinting, man. They just be jogging up and down the court. So Knicks coming in against the Magic this year. It was 3-0 against the Magic. This could have been 4-0, but like I said, a lot of those games, the Magic was like, it was down players and stuff like that. So even though Knicks beat them 3 times, and Magic will get this one in the Garden, but this is a game. This was the easiest one. This was a game that Knicks should have got this game from the start. Like I said, there's got to be something said about these guys, the way they start games. It's like the energy level is just too low. I don't care what they say, the coaching staff, whatever. Like, gotta get these guys to be motivated to play these games. All right, Anthony's first free throw is up and is good. And his second free throw is up and is also good. 101-89. Knicks with the ball. Knicks inbounds. OG Anunoby inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball. Payne over to Josh Hart. Hart down the lane. Fall away jump shot up and good. 101-91. Now they want to now they want to have some sense of urgency and play with some energy or something like that. It's crazy, man. All right. Magic with the ball. Black over to KCP. Back to Black. And he is fouled by Shamador Bridges. So Black will be at the free throw line. 101-91. 45 seconds left to go in the game. Black's first free throw is up and is good. 102-91. All right. Black's second free throw is up and is also good. 103-91. 12-point Magic lead, like I said, with 45 seconds left to go. Like I said, bad loss for the Knicks. No way around this one. There's no way. You can understand. All right, OG inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball. Payne, and he loses the ball. KCP with the steal. Magic's with the ball. KCP dribbling the ball. And the Magic will just let the shot clock, probably just let the shot clock expire. And it'll be Knicks will inbound the ball with 16 seconds left to go. Cameron Payne will inbound to OG Anunoby. Back to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball. Shoots a 3-point shot up and good. 103-94, and that'll just about do it. Magics will inbound the ball. So, final score, Magics beat the Knicks 103-94 to go to 22-16 on the season. Knicks fall to 24-13 on the season. Knicks coming now. Knicks on a 3-game losing streak, and their next game will be Wednesday night against the Toronto Raptors. Emmanuel Quickly will be back in that game. I don't know if RJ Barrett will be playing, but Quickly will be playing in that game, and Scotty Barnes will be playing. All right, so the final stats in this game, Magic's 103, Knicks 94. For the visiting Orlando Magics, Tristan Da Silva finishes with 8 points and 6 rebounds. Bataza finishes with 6 points and 8 rebounds. Cole Anthony finishes with a season-high 24 points, 7 rebounds. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope finishes with 15 points. Off the bench, Jonathan Isaac, big man off the bench, 13 points, 9 boards. Wendell Carter Jr. finishes with 19 points off the bench. Anthony Black had 9 points off the bench, as well as Jet Howard had 9 points off the bench. The overall shooting for the Orlando Magic's 39 of 78 for 50%. 3-point shooting, there were 11 of 31 for 36%. Free throw shooting, 14 of 18 for 78%. Rebounds, Magic's had 39 rebounds, 23 assists, 7 steals, and 9 turnovers. For the New York Knicks, Mikal Bridges was the high man. Well, he was tied for the high score with 24 points, 5 rebounds. OG Anunoby only had 9 points and 4 rebounds in the game. Off night for him. Jericho Sims finishes with 4 points and 10 rebounds. Jalen Brunson had 24 points and 4 assists, and he had 1 rebound in the game. Josh Hart finishes with a double-double, 15 points and 14 rebounds. Off the bench, Precious Achiuwa had 10 points and 2 rebounds. Cameron Payne finishes with 5 points. Larry Shamet did not score. Final overall shooting for the Knicks, 36 of 81 for 44%. 3-point shooting, 4 of 22 for 18%. Free throw shooting, 18 of 22 for 82%. Overall rebounding, Knicks got 38 rebounds, 16 assists, and Knicks had 12 turnovers in the game. Once again, the final score, Magic's 103-94 over the New York Knicks. And bad loss for the Knicks, man. Not a good loss. Like I said, you playing against an undermanned team like that, coming in with 4 key players out. Yeah, I know you was missing Karl Anthony Towns, but still, you had enough to win this game, and you get blown out or beat up. Not blown out, but you got beat up 103-94. So Knicks will, like I said, the next game will be Wednesday night. Be back here Wednesday night around 7:30 against the Toronto Raptors, against Emmanuel Quickley and RJ Barrett. I don't know if Barrett's going to play because he's been out, but we'll see if the Knicks could start another win streak. But Knicks have lost 3 in a row. Like I said, orange and blue skies, not so orange right now, man. A lot of blues right now. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we'll be back here Wednesday night, man, at 7:30 for the Toronto Raptors game, man. I want to thank everybody for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms, man. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, share this on all social media platforms, as well as subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. The link is in the chat right there. One centralized location for all of our contents, man. Basketball, boxing, baseball, football, UFC, MMA, soccer, wrestling, and more, man. I want to thank you guys, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my boy Demeet for coming through. Shout out to also Big Pat Sports Talk, Jacob Petruzzi. Thank you for coming through. As always, man, thanks for the support. And like I said, I will be back here next time, Wednesday night, against Knicks versus Raptors. Be back here on the Man Cave podcast. Make sure you come back and check it out. Knicks versus Raptors. Like I said, Knicks, that'll be a home game. Knicks are on a 5-game homestand, starting with this one tonight, which was a loss. Next one will be against the Raptors. Then after that, the rematch with OKC on Friday night. And then also Sunday night, they'll play the Milwaukee Bucks. And then Monday, which will be a back-to-back, they'll play the Detroit Pistons. All right, until next time, man, see you guys. And thank you guys for tapping into this live watch stream, Knicks versus Magics. And also thank you for tapping into the Man Cave podcast, man. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. All right, till Wednesday night. I'll see you next time. Peace.
This has been a Big Blue Crew Sports Network production.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The Man-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling, the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.